Alright, today I wanted to show you how I stovetop steam vegetables and meats and things. A spaghetti strainer pot. I put about an inch and a half of water in the bottom. This has a tri-ply bottom, it doesn't really matter. All you're doing with water is creating steam. And then it has the strainer unit. Fill this up with vegetables. I have carrots and celery on the bottom. Broccoli, a bunch of broccoli, like 4 heads, and then some other stuff, ending with water chestnuts, snow peas, and some peppers. This is actually a little bit more full than I usually fill it, but I want to do a big batch today. Anyhow, and this will shrink down as it cooks. So that's all filled up. You can see there's holes all the way around the side and the bottom, which makes it really nice, even steaming. And then, this unit has a smaller piece that you can put on top of this unit or on top of the pot itself if you're just doing a little bit. You can do rice in here too, works good. But what I do is I put my meat in the top so that the drippings go down through the vegetables, and it's really good. So they turn it on high, put it all together, put the cover on, of course, and an hour to 2 hours later you're done. The nice thing about steaming is you can't really overcook things. All that really happens is it starts to get softer and softer and break apart. So if you don't like soft food, check it more often and stop it when it's done. So this is what it looks like now. I might have to stir the meat a little bit because the holes are only in the bottom in that section and you want to make sure you're getting steam throughout. So if you're plugging the holes, that's going to give you a problem. So about halfway through or not even, I might have to move them around a bit. So I just want to show you, here's where we're at. It's been about an hour or so. Came in to check this. We're going to stir up the meat. Show you the vegetables. So as you can see, the vegetables have gone down about maybe an inch. No, more than that, more like 4 inches, because they were up to that line in there. Maybe 4 inches down. There's the meat again. I'm going to stir that up so it gets cooked better. The holes are kind of plugged right now. There was steam coming through, but move them out to the sides more and then the steam will get them better. I'll show you once it's done. So I actually cut the center piece of chicken in half, which was also the biggest piece, and it's done already. So about an hour, you know. Check the vegetables, and if they're done, then we're done. So what I did is stirred up some of the carrots from the bottom. Carrots and celery are the hardest things in here other than the water chestnuts. So I put them on the bottom, plus they're the least fibrous, so the steam gets through them easier. So I put them on the bottom so they'd cook the quickest, and the steam would come through them to cook the other things more easily. As you can see, they're done. I was able to push the plastic spoon into the carrot quite easily. It's got they're still a little bit solid, but they're done, you know. They're the consistency I want. Well, the chicken is perfect. Usually I go a little bit too long and the stuff is falling apart very easily. In this case, it's just perfect. So, as you can see, it does a great job. Takes very little time. Is very nutritious. So, oh, also vegetables you put in the first time you have steamed vegetables. Oh my gosh, you will be amazed. It makes them taste like candy almost. No seasoning, nothing. Just they taste great. Anyhow, give it a try sometime. I think you'll like it. You know what? I screwed up. I was going to make rice with this, and I forgot. Luckily, it doesn't take that long when you steam rice. This is a tamale steamer pot, I believe. I got it cheap. It's aluminum. Has a little grate to put your water underneath for steaming. And all I did was found a bowl that fits. So it sets in there like that, and doesn't block all the holes. If it blocked all the holes, this wouldn't work. Sets in there like that, and I could do about 2 to 3 cups of rice at a time in this. So I could do a lot of rice, and that's dry. 2 to 3 cups dry. I usually do 2 cups because that's more than enough. Anyhow, with my rice, I'm doing 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. So 2 cups of water per cup of rice. I've done 2.5 cups of water per cup of rice. Makes a little bit more stickier rice. Between 2 and 2.5 is about perfect. So 2 1/4 probably would be perfect. I usually do 2. It's a little bit on the drier side, but that's how I kind of like it. So anyhow, I'm gonna do that and show you how that works out. You put the rice and the water in the bowl, of course, and you have water underneath that creates the steam that cooks it. And you just run it on high. It takes about half hour, 45 minutes, depending on your rice. It's pretty quick. So it's pretty hard to see, but there's my 2 cups of dry rice and 4 cups of water. I like to stir it because I think it cooks better then if you just give it a stir real quick before you start. It gets all the rice wet, makes it cook more evenly. Anyhow, I'll show you when it's done. So here we go. It's been about 40 minutes. And the rice is done. You want to pull it back and make sure all the water's gone. And just check your consistency. That's how I like it. It's done. Probably could have got it done in a half hour if I would have used hot water in the bottom instead of cold and having to heat it up. But still pretty quick and makes really good restaurant quality rice this way. So, hope you try it and enjoy it. Oh, you can do it in the spaghetti pot too. You just gotta find a container that'll fit inside of it.